This is what we play for, and this is what we want to call. Hi, everybody. She's Cheryl. I'm James. Welcome to this EASHL playoff matchup. Opening face-off just moments away. A critical game for both sides here, and we are underway. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Moves it to Aho. Laying the body.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. And he sidesteps the check there. Dishes it off. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Goes full circle with the puck. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
On-man rush. Showing off her edge work there. Montreal's got the puck at center. Good hit. Florida's got possession of the puck. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. He got all of that one. Florida's got control of the puck. And the goaltender comes up with a piece, swings the iron.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum, but the pipe stops it.
Alexander's got the puck in his own zone. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And a great save. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. He scores! The captain leading by example.
I love that he fights to get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
Taken by Letang. Makes his presence known on the ice. Works it across to Jordan. The ace is carried along the wall. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Now a quick pass to Seguin. Big time hit on the play.
Well, she had the spacing, and then she knew exactly how she was going to throw this hit. It's thunderous there, James. But I love the instincts here to recognize what her team needs to gain that puck back.
Taken along the wall by Aho. Right through center and into the offensive zone. To his teammate. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Drills him. Angles it over to Jordan. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck.
Alexander's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period. You've taken a penalty. Now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset in the intermission.
And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the official set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The Aces start with possession here as they open up shorthanded. Montreal's got it along the wall. Scores! No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
No time to think about that non-goal calls. We are ready to resume here. Ahos won the draw. Oh, look at that hit on the play.
Well, you're going to get hit over and over again like she does, James, if you don't process with your eyes up. She's got to be careful because she's got a target on her now.
Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat. Hawaii certainly closes off quicker and faster in the playoffs, which is why it is much more physical game, and you can see right there by that hit that everyone is trying to send a message, and you really want to spark your bench because, listen, it is tight out there, and you know it's all on the line.
Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Jordan stick handling in his own zone. And that's just out of reach. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it.
You know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Tries to get the puck over to Seguin. Fires it. Glove save.
Now she's in it to win it with that hit there, James. She wants to separate the player from puck, and she does an excellent job. She's going to get a huge kudos from her coach.
Lots of time left in this period. Montreal's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Handles a great feed here in the neutral zone. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Ligon.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. He's going to get this on and off of his stick on the backhand in a hurry here, James. It's a really nice play, knowing where everyone is, in particular the goaltender in that low slot area.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Letang. Ahos lugging the puck. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. The backhander scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Florida's gone up by 1 here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Rocked him! Passes ahead from the right side. Puck scooped up by Letang. Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? The Aces have it now. Nice zone entry from the middle. Passes out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Aces scoop it up along the boards. Voigt's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Florida's got possession at center. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. Just a simple pass save made by Raymond. The Aces will play it from the defensive zone. Passes it over. Drills him. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Aho's getting 2 for tripping.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden you retrieve back on your heels because you're killing.
Montreal's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, it's time to be opportunistic on the power play here, James. You have an opportunity to get the equalizer. It all starts with the face-off, though. You want to get to your set spots right away and attack the net.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Aces will play it in their own end. Shakes himself free. Swatted aside by the blocker.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Handles the pass. Here comes the call from the official.
Some fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. The PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest in the intermission, and they can start the next period.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Battle along the wall. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Quick pass to Aho. And he's knocked off the puck there. Jordan's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Quick pass across to Letang. Oh, he tried to get a little too fancy and it's shut down.
Sometimes the individual effort gets shut down early. You got to look for your options when you're in open ice.
Pad save and he made it look easy. Great job there. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. $40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. The Aces win the face-off here, and they got some time left to work with on this power play. Impressive job by the penalty-killing unit to keep that one-goal lead intact as we are back to even strength. Here's a short pass to Aho. Takes a shot. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Loses the coverage there. Back at the point, they set it up. Voigt's got it in the offensive zone. And that's deflected. Picked up along the boards by Aho. Big hit. Takes it at center. Montreal's got the puck. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Picks up the puck. Big time stop.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Tremendous hit from the right side and up the middle. Delayed penalty looming. Beautiful stop to get a piece of it with the glove. A blast! Way too much congestion blocks that. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Aces have been handed 2 for interference.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
Florida's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they got to make good on this one.
Tries to feed it over to Aho. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Montreal's across the blue line. Takes the puck at the point. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Wagner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Voigt's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Aho's won a big draw on their own end. Tries to get it over to Letang. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Aces are getting called for boarding on the play.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
That's a beautiful pass save by the goalie there. And that's off a stick. Montreal's got it in their own zone. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Aho's got it against the boards. And it's a quick pass to Letang. Big time stuff there. And he's ridden off the puck. Great read to bring up the play. They clear the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Voigt. Oh, what a stop by Wagner!
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
Aho's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Florida's going to start with the puck in their own end. And here at center, that's intercepted. Montreal's PK unit comes up clutch.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Past the halfway mark of this period, it's 2-1. The Aces take control of the faceoff. And that pass attempt is deflected. Feeds it on over to Jordan. Great save from in tight. Montreal's got the puck. Here they come on the attack. Oh, absolutely hammers them. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Takes the pass. And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials. And for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that.
Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Voigt's side still shorthanded here as they slide in for the faceoff. Montreal's got possession here in their own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Voigt's going to play it against the half wall. Florida's gained possession along the boards. And he takes the dish. Feeds it over. Oh, how did he get a grip on that? What a stop by Lehman. Into the offensive end now. Fires it on net. Wagner's going to hang on for a whistle. Aho's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. The Aces will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Florida's power play can take advantage. And you know what? A real blown opportunity to seize the momentum in this one. Jordan's moving the puck through his own zone. With possession along the wall. Penalty coming up here. Letang's not going to like the call, but the officials see tripping on the play.
Up by 1 late in the third period, and you take a penalty. It's got to be your PK unit and your goaltender who have to come up big.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Slides it diagonally to Seguin. Florida's got the puck shorthanded. Works it across to Aho. And he lays him out with that collision. And he makes the save.
Lehman's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Scores! They tied it up! They tied it up with seconds to spare!
Well, they really have been a flurry at the end of this third period, haven't they, James? I mean, they've been tenacious, and they've been competitive. It's a reason why they got the equalizer in the dying seconds of the frame.
Look at that move. Moves it quickly over to Jordan. Puck grab by Nagy. And sends it just out of reach. And now he passes up to Jordan. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. And with that, we are heading to overtime. Get those OT picks in on social media, and we will see if we can find a winner next. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. Next goal wins. Here we go. Overtime's underway. Handles the puck. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Montreal's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. And he takes the feed. On the attack along the boards. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And she opts to look for a better play here. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
Great pass from off the right side. Here's a chance. Lehman's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
You can certainly tell that he's leaving it all out there in overtime here, James. You know, it's about not just sending a message here. You're trying to win this hockey game. You're trying to drive play and doing everything you can to help your team win the game.
Voigt's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Can't get a hold of that pass. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Nagy. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Jordan's taking it from his own end. Montreal's in transition. The Aces move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Uses the force on that hit. His reflexes on display tonight.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Angles it over to Letang. Florida's got it on the line. And that's blocked in traffic. They've really got him on their heels here now. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage.
Well, hip checks can certainly be dangerous if they're not executed correctly here, but this one is absolutely textbook and really fuels his entire team here, James.
A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
But it all starts with the face-off. They need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They're going to find a way to put it by him.
Picked up along the wall by Letang. She takes the feed. There's a hit on the play. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. And he slides it quickly to Letang. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Moves it over to Voigt. Ready to party. He's got the puck along the boards. Takes the feed. Forces the turnover. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Slides it across to Jordan. Montreal's got the puck against the wall. And that caroms off a body in the lane. They've got numbers. Oh, look at the pass. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Lehman's having a really efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
The Aces have it against the wall. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Ready to party. He's got control of it now from their own end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a chance! Oh, we are still tied! What a stop! Shuts him down. Montreal's looking to break out. Laying the body. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Gaining steam here on the attack. They're going to end it. Scores! What an OT winner! A tenacious effort, and they get rewarded with the OT victory. the EASHL, and this place is rocking. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. Let's go. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. Puck is dropped in. Here we go in this playoff contest. Poked away in the offensive end. He sends it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Cutting to the front of the net. Raymond's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Campbell's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. There's the score! Johnny on the spot. He tucks in the rebound.
Well, this goal is a prime example of having a knack for the net, and that's exactly what he does. He's not afraid to get gritty or dirty. Call it what you want. Get to the messy areas. But he finds this rebound, and he buries it home.
Winnipeg's got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They're like a wave of momentum, and they capitalize on their opportunity.
Quick feed to Mayes. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, what a save in front. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Park. Quick pass across to McKenna. Here they come on the rush. Moves the puck along the half wall. Picks off the feed. The Americans get a hold of the puck along the boards. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Wagner. Pokes it away in his own end. And he's able to handle that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Takes a shot. Too much congestion in front. Feeds the puck over to Mayes. Into the corner of the attacking area. Slides it across. And he had an answer with that save.
Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team, sense that we're going to dictate pace, I'm going to do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Castle's hit, not a good one in the eyes of the officials, boarding the call.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the one-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be to task and kill this off.
Man advantage unit is set.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Great read by the Winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Campbell's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Winnipeg's penalty killers get a hold of it. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Jets have it now. Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of the game. They are wearing down their opponents with hits like that. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
Let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Campbell's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
Turned aside by Wagner. Dallas continues to trail in this one as the power play comes up empty. Puck cleared from the defensive end.
Well, they're going to continue to trail here because they weren't able to get the equalizer on the power play. A missed opportunity, and really, timing is everything, so they'll have to figure out a way to dictate pace and get back on the board.
Find some space in the corner. Taken along the wall by Nooks. Enters the offensive zone from the left. And serves up a little knock on the play.
Wagner's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Dallas would love to even things back up here before this first intermission as they have been trailing despite outshooting them. And they win the draw on their own end. They've got numbers here. Winnipeg's looking to break out of their own end. Dishes it off. Big time save by Lehman.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
The Jets look to start the transition game. Moves into the slot. Quick shot. Oh, a clutch save. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here, and you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Dallas failed to execute on the power play through the first period. You know, it was a topic of discussion with the personnel on PP1 to be able to get to the net and drive the lanes.
Great reach with the poke check by Park. Denies him!
Wagner's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Mayes has got it along the wall. Stones him in front.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And that's off a stick. Winnipeg's gained possession. Dallas has it in their own zone. Looks to pass it to McKenna. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
McKenna's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Dallas continues to trail here in the second. Not for a lack of trying, though. All sorts of shots on net tonight. Winnipeg's won the face-off deep in their own end. Breakaway. Right on the doorstep. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Winnipeg's ahead 1-0. Campbell's won the draw. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Levels him with the hit. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. He got all of that hit. Let's see what the official says here. May is called for tripping.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Dallas is ready to go back to work on special teams.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
And he loses control here. Sends a pass in front. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Slides it over to Weiss. Shot! Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Winnipeg's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Pass across to Campbell. Dallas has possession of the puck. Sidesteps the check. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Weiss plays the puck. Lets it go. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net. Oh, turns it aside once again. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Lehman. And he's taken down. The officials aren't signaling for a penalty. Here comes the sentence. Castle's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
Here's a howitzer at the net. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Campbell's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Dallas wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Moose picking up speed. Grabbed along the board by Weiss. Oh, he stopped that rocket. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Shakes loose. Scores! And they convert on the power play.
Well, they drew the penalty because they were competing and they were urgent on the puck, James, and then the same approach came on the power play where they knew how to hound it and retrieve it, and guess what? They're rewarded for their efforts. Man, does he ever make it look easy, the way he separates himself from the coverage. I mean, look at the explosiveness. I mean, he just takes off. That's quickness. Speed is a different thing. All of a sudden, he's able to get on track, beat everyone, and take it to the net. I mean, this guy's got some wheels.
The Americans win it. And now it's grabbed by Letang. Offside the call. We'll get a reset. Here in the late going to the frame. We are all tied up in this one. The Americans take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Moves it to Weiss. Slides the puck over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Back-to-back saves there!
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Americans take possession here inside the offensive zone. All alone! Oh, puts it wide of the net! How do you do that?
You hate to see that, James, and you got to wonder if a little bit of panic when you're one-on-one with a tendy. You know you got to score.
Minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. And we are underway here in the third, still evened up. Will we see that go-ahead goal here? Passes it over! Puck picked up by Cap. And a great save! Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Tosses it to Campbell. Puts it in front! That goes off someone in front. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Quick pass to Castle. From the left wing, takes the feed. Grabs the puck at center. Takes the feed. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabs the puck. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
The Americans win the draw. Now a quick pass to Weiss. Shot easily turned aside by Wagner. Sends the pass over and makes the save. Mayes takes the puck. Right off Main Street and on the attack. Taken by Campbell. Tremendous blocker stopped by Raven. Takes that pass back at the point. Takes a slap shot from the point. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Winnipeg's got the puck. Receives the pass. Sends it over to Campbell. Can't keep a hold of it. Dallas takes possession at center. Takes the feed at the back end. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Jets have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Picked up along the boards by Moose. They score! They've tied it up! They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third!
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James, as they're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did.
Dallas has kept this close, and look at this. They get that critical goal here in the third, and we are tied.
Timing is everything and all around the net, but they finally cash in. You can see the mojo or the adrenaline. Everyone on their side so fired up at this face-off.
The Americans scoop it up along the boards. Winnipeg's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Oh, and a great save by Lehman.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Dallas gains a hold of it. Slides it over with pace to Weiss. Moves inside! And a good solid hit on that play. Final minute of play here in this third, and it's anyone's game for the taking. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Wagner's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Winnipeg's got the puck in the defensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Dvorak. Dallas gets the puck near the boards. And he takes the pass. Shot! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Wagner's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Inside the offensive zone. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Oh, look at this. He's got a step. 5 seconds, and he makes the save. Oh, there's the horn. Regulation comes to an end, and we are still tied. Overtime is looming, and we'll bring it to you in moments. Get your overtime picks in because they are ready to drop the puck. All right, it is nail-biting time. We are underway with overtime. There's a shot. Game on a stick. Scores! In overtime! They take it! A spectacular night made even more magical with this fan base. They are unbelievable. Wow. Chel. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. Can't wait for this. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. Oh, you've got to love this playoff atmosphere. Everything matters. Moves the puck. Turns it away. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Dallas has it in their own end. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Puck scooped up by McMaster. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Las Vegas wins it at center. From the point, takes a shot, way off target. Dallas has it behind the net. And here's the pass to McKenna. And offside, we'll get a reset here. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Moves it on over to Moose. Here's a short pass to Metzger. Here's a chance in front. And that goes off a stick. Here's a chance. Oh, the razzle-dazzle. Big time stop there.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still no score in this one. Dallas wins the faceoff. And it's a quick pass to Weiss. Las Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Metzger's got it into offensive territory. Tries to feed it over to McKenna. Oh, what a hit!
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Moves it quickly over to Metzger. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Listen, James, I think we got to count the number of hits tonight. We'll be looking at that in the metrics because it is playoff time. It is time to shine, and you got to physically engage. That's right there is an example of it.
Past the midway mark in this period. Still looking for our first goal. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Sends a pass over. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Denies him in close.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Moves by the check. Grabs the puck in the slot. And that's a smart heads-up play by McKenna. Takes a shot. Just enough to keep it out there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Picked up along the wall by Letang. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. And he takes the feed. Shuts him down. Quick feed to McKenna. And there's the save. Puck grab by Weiss. Dallas glides it near the point. Can't get it to go. Passes it in front. And that's stopped. Moves it to Bird. The Americans gain control of the puck. Slides the puck across to Blue. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. Time's ticking away. They need a shot. And that's a great read to force the turnover. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Well, this is a tightly contested game. I mean, really structured, if you will, James, on both ends of the ice. But both teams have to figure out a way to get to the interior. You got to fight and you got to drive the net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. And off the draw, they take the puck. Handles the pass. And that's a great heads-up play by McMaster. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Here's a pass in front. Dishes it off again here. And she opts to look for a better play here. Quick pass to Moose. Feeds the puck to Nelson. Burns picking up steam. Rocks it on the play. Great stop by Lehman.
Well, the bench just erupts with that thunderous hit there, James. I mean, she knew exactly where she was going with that one. It was all about intention and purpose to lay her opponent out and get the puck.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The game is still scoreless. The Curly Fries looking against the half wall. Levels him with the hit. Now a quick pass to Weiss. Puts it on net. Oh, it gives up the body as he lays out for the block. What a selfless play. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Well, the game's all about trying to get that puck, and anytime you see your opponent with it, you want to separate, and that's exactly what happens here with that huge hit.
The setters will glide into the dot. Nice job tying up his opponent. Quick pass to Blue. Takes the pass. From the point, they take control of it. Here's a short pass to Weiss. Shot in front. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Las Vegas with a big defensive zone face-off. Puck picked up in the open ice. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Goes right to the crease. Fantastic save. Let's see what the officials are calling. McMaster's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Gets set to go to work on the power play for the first time tonight.
For the scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Into the middle! And he denies that great opportunity there. And manages to clear the zone. Las Vegas gets a hold of the puck shorthanded. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Dallas has possession of it now. Slides it diagonally to Weiss. And he takes a shot. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Moves it quickly over to Letang. And that slides right out to center ice. Just a few seconds remaining here with this man advantage. Can they get something going here? The Americans fake. Scores! Oh, what a show!
He drives his way to the net and finishes it off with a goal, but it all starts when he's able to hold on to the puck. I mean, he's being jostled, he's being shoved, but he's having none of it, just exemplifying how strong he is. He's got that wide base, and he just pushes forward.
The Americans get a hold of the draw. And he takes the dish. And a good use of the body to knock. He scores! Jumps all over his rebound and puts it in.
Anytime a goal is a result of a battle, you know that the coach loves it, and it's going to show up in the video room the next day because it is all initiated by will and the willingness to sacrifice your body, right? To be able to provide the intangible on the play, and then you're able to execute with the skill and be opportunistic once you gain possession. I just love it.
Dallas looks to go on the attack. The curly fries played along the boards. The Americans take it along the wing. Reads the play and forces the turnover. With authority. Dallas has it near the wall. The Americans have it now. Shot! Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Man, he gets that puck off in a hurry, doesn't he? I mean, he just pulls the puck in towards his body, changes the angle of the shot, and buries it.
Dallas has that capability to run up the score, and Cheryl, we don't always see it, but tonight, it's certainly on display here late in the second.
It's on display, and it looks easy, doesn't it, James? And man, when you're in these games, and it just feels like it's coming naturally, you want to stay in it forever. They won't want the intermission to come, because they've owned the entire game so far.
The Americans gain control of the puck against the wall. Dallas has it in the offensive end. And that goes off course off a body. Moves the puck down low. Taken along the wall by Moose. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Feeds it over. Oh, what a closure stop by Lehman.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to pound the puck.
What a stop there with time winding down. And there's the horn, 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts? Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
Dallas continues to be on point here in this third period, finding more and more offense.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've been generating offense. They've been strong in their own zone as well, James. They've just been great from start to finish. The coach is going to love this one. It's been a terrific performance, a 200-foot game that's led to this score.
Here we go, odd man rush here. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Wagner's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Las Vegas sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
Well, the first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Dallas has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Scores! Dallas hasn't allowed for any let-up in the third period. They continue to apply that pressure.
They're applying the pressure, and they've dominated the game right from puck drop. I mean, their opponent has no answer or any pushback because of the way they're playing.
That's gloved by Lehman. Las Vegas, save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save. McKenna's had the hot hand tonight here, James. He's got the hat trick. He's on the score sheet 3 times right now and just doing whatever it takes to get it done, firing on all cylinders. I'd love to see his shooting efficiency after this game. You know that it's certainly elevated, and his entire team is just saying, get him the puck.
Weiss gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Metzger's won the draw there on the attack. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
And they clear that puck. Passes the puck over to Bird. Quick feed to Metzger. Wow, she may have just prevented a goal.
Well, that's a huge block, taking away a grade A scoring chance, but you have to have courage and the willingness to get in front of it.
Oh, she lowers the boom.
And it always amazes me how quickly she closes on her opponent, James, and then she lowers it, and she finished right through her check. How many times has she done this tonight?
Dallas has been impressive to watch tonight. Numerous scoring opportunities, and they have converted on most of them. Off the draw, they take possession. Moves it to Weiss. They've got the defense outnumbered. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Puck moved over to Blue. Quick pass to Weiss. Handles the puck. Sends it out in front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Here's a short pass to McMaster. A chance to get it out. And they get the job done. Here we go, one-man rush. Big save. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Look out. Unwritten rule broken.
You said it right there. The unwritten rule in hockey. You don't hit after the whistle, and you certainly don't shoot the puck after the whistle.
And this one's over.
Well, he's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard. You could just feel this coming, couldn't you, James? I mean, this is a blowout game. It is over, and that fight is a result of the frustration.
Well, this game has new life breathed into this building tonight after what we just saw moments ago, but we still got a game to play. Dallas wins it, and now it's grabbed by Letang. catch up to that pass. And he elects to play the puck. Across the line from center. Let's move to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Now she's in it to win it with that hit there, James. She wants to separate the player from puck, and she does an excellent job. She's going to get a huge kudos from her coach.
The Americans can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Sends it quickly to Petrov. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And that's intercepted by Blue. Moves the puck across to McKenna. Fearless. Total breakaway. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
He's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
Dallas has to be pleased with what they've executed tonight. This game plan has been top-notch.
It really has. I mean, they've been physically and emotionally engaged right from puck drop, and the score is reflective of it.
Picked off in the open ice. Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Slides it quickly to Bird. Dallas looks to move the puck from their own end. Drives it to the crease. Scores!
I love this stretch pass. I mean, you have to get out of your zone. You can bait the forecheck in, and then you're able to execute that long pass. And now all of a sudden you've cut the ice in half, and you're off to the races.
Dallas continues to punish the opposition here in period number 3.
And the coach has to love this. I mean, when you have a major league like this in the third period, you can look down at your bench and recognize that the lines can roll. And this gives confidence to everyone on the team, not to mention they're padding their stats.
Quick shot! Stops him cold! Nelson's picking up momentum through center. Inside of the final minute here in the third. And now he moves it quickly to Weiss. Fires it! And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Dallas will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Weiss is doing a great job tonight of combining his IQ and his skill. And when you have that dual combination, you make things happen and you can generate offense because you're not one-dimensional. It's not just you taking it to the net. You're utilizing the pieces on the ice, your teammate, to get it done.
Dallas up big time late in this third period. They have been the better team tonight. Las Vegas wins the draw in the neutral zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Moves it around along the half wall. Rocked on the play. All alone. Oh, and that goes sideways.
Yeah, it's a tough look, James, and a missed opportunity. It's not often that you get in all alone. At the very least, you got to make the goaltender make a save.
Dallas has possession of the puck. As the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, and he whiffs. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Cheryl, you don't need me to tell you that in order to have success in the playoffs, you need strong goaltending. They got that in bunches tonight.
A former defender, I used to look back at my goaltender all the time and give the stick taps, and that's exactly what they got tonight, and they needed it to be able to win this game and get themselves back to even in the series.
James Cebulski alongside Cheryl Pounder. One team looks to move on to the next round while the other tries to play spoiler here in the EASHL playoffs. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. This is what it's all about. It's playoff hockey, and it's underway. Skates to the crease. Picked up by Moose. Dallas looks to break out in their own end. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Toronto's got the puck. Pad save, and the goalie made it look easy. Dallas goes to work in the offensive zone. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Slides it on over to Dangle. And the puck leaves the zone. They've got numbers here. Feeds it over on the attack. And a great save.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
These are the types of games that offense love and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Dallas takes possession off the draw. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they take care of business on the play. Huge steal in his own end. And he slides it quickly to Iggy. Takes it into the slot. Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Picked off. Moves it quickly over to Dangle. Big time stop.
Lehman's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Dallas takes hold of the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great hit on the play. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Makes a move in front. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also wins the strength battle on the puck here, James. The way he shields, he just powers it right to the net.
Throws it in. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And that play's broken up. And he takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to McKenna. That opportunity's rejected. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0. And, oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Big time stop there.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
If I had to handbook the team, she'd be on it here, James. And because in the playoffs, you have to have the right personnel. The personnel that are willing to throw their body around. They're willing to play physical because, let's face it, in playoffs, it's harder, it's physical, and the ice closes up.
Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Grabs it in his own end. Looks to make a play over to Iggy. And that's a great heads-up play by Moose. Here's a race for the loose puck. And there we go. Icing is the call. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Takes the shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? We got a whistle offside to call. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. And they win that neutral zone draw. Quick feed to Weiss. And that pass is redirected. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's stopped by Lehman. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. McKenna's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here comes the call.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for 2.
Dallas sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
Well, we all know that specialty teams are often the difference makers in the game, and with this one knotted at 0, they've got to find a way to get the go-ahead right here and establish their presence on the power play.
And he denied that opportunity. Deep inside the defensive zone, trying to clear the puck. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Oh, my! Big-time glove save by Wagner! Grabs the puck here in their own end. Behind the net, looking for the transition game. And they get the puck out. Dallas is across the blue line. Here he is, takes the shot! Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
The Americans have it from their own end. To the low slot! Oh, what a save in front! Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James, and these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Grabbed along the boards by Moose. And finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. still looking for our first goal. Dallas wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Toronto's looking to break out. Here they come. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Past the midway mark of the frame, we're still scoreless. Nice job tying up his opponent. Puck picked up by Weiss. Here's a shot. Scores! What a show!
You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Dallas has gone up by 1 here in the second. They have been the busier team, though. I'm surprised they don't have more.
Yeah, they really should have. But sometimes when you have possession, you're getting a lot of good looks. You can get frustrated. Instead, you just got to shoot the puck. You have to have that shot-first mentality. They do there, and they put one by the tender.
The Americans continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Weiss has won it here at center. Fires it on net. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Ref's arms in the air. Scores! And I guess they won't need that power play after all.
Well, it's a delayed call, and it almost looks as that the defensive structure collapses and then they take advantage. Even I could have scored off that unbelievable feed, James. He's just able to corral that pass and put it in the back of the net.
The Americans are now up by 2 here in the late goings of period number 2. And Cheryl, I really like their game tonight.
I love their game. They're playing so creative, James, at holding the majority of possession. It's all come not only with their puck possession, the player with the puck, but how about their work off the puck? They have so much support, and they're taking it to the net.
The Hawks have it against the wall. Thunderous collision along the boards. She sacrifices the body to block that shot. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
Well, the bench just erupts with that thunderous hit there, James. I mean, she knew exactly where she was going with that one. It was all about intention and purpose to lay her opponent out and get the puck.
Here in the late goings of the period, Dallas has really pushed the pace over these last few minutes, leading by a pair. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. He's got a step! He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Dallas has extended the lead to 3 goals here now in period number 2. They have come to play tonight.
Oh, they've been on fire. I mean, the shot mentality is off the charts, just weaving around the offensive zone, and if they see a lane, they're taking it.
Tap dances around the check. Dallas with possession in their own zone. Slips by the check. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Well, you can certainly sense the frustration. I mean, they're getting blown out in this game, and he deploys that hit. You can see it in the body language right now by the entire bench. They're extremely frustrated.
Dallas probably doesn't even need to rest in this second intermission based on how they have looked so far tonight up big. Toronto's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Here's a feed in front! And he opts to backtrack here on the play. And that's a smart heads-up play by Weiss. Here he is all alone, right in the open ice. He scores! The breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Dallas continues to pile up the score here, and at some point you almost wonder, do the officials say, you know what, we might go to run time here for the rest of the game.
Yeah, we're not playing minor hockey anymore, but I'm telling you what, the opponent wants them to because they're not having fun. But on the other side, it's been a ton of fun. I mean, when you can fill the net and you're finding ways to attack the lanes, you know that you're loving it, and everyone on your bench is as well.
Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Game is not over yet. Let's see if they can try to rally back here in the third, but they've got a long way to go. Breakaway! Big time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipates. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
It's in! He scores!
That puck comes off his stick so fast, the goalie can't get a read on it. It's in the back of the net.
Dallas has continued to run up the score here, even in the third.
James, their opponent's been chasing the game all night long. Why? Because they have been persistent and relentless on the puck. When they've had it, they've owned puck possession, and they found ways to attack the net. Just have a look at the scoreboard. It'll tell you exactly what this game's looked like.
Here's a chance! Oh, a clutch save!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Stopped by the goaltender. And he makes that save as well.
Wagner's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to...
Scores! We'll get those rally caps on.
Well, everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one, but it all starts with one goal. If they can layer it, find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet. The Hawks are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, and it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits, because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Letang's got it in the defensive end. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. To the front! Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job. Weiss finally gets a marker in this game, and it comes after a lot of work in the offensive zone, sniffing out in and around the paint here, James. Multiple scoring opportunities, but he didn't let it get himself down. I mean, he knew that he was getting to the right spots at the right time, and his coach kept throwing him over the boards.
The Americans win the draw on their own end. All alone! He scores! A stone-cold finish on the breakaway!
And that's the bottom line, because it's in the back of the net, James. He gets in front of the pack with a flash, James. He winds up on a breakaway. There's pressure coming in behind, but the wherewithal to know where they are and how much time he has, that's the key here, so he can pull off his move and put it in the back of the net.
Tries to clear the puck, and they get it out. Here they are on the attack. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Picked up along the boards by Letang. There's the whistle, icing the call. Dallas came in hungry for this one, and their offense has exploded to lead here in the third. The Americans win the draw here in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Look at this. Comes up with the stop. Here's a stretch pass to Weiss. On-man rush. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Here's a blast. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Knocked off the puck. Tries to get it out of the zone. Slides the puck down low. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Denies him.
Wagner's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
McKenna's been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space. And when he's going to the net, sticks on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
Dallas will go to work here in the offensive end.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
Right in front with the shot, and they score! The Hawks don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
In close, they score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
Toronto's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Less than 60 seconds to play in this blowout. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. The Americans are going to be shorthanded as they are called for tripping.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Dallas has won the defensive zone draw. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And now he moves it to Iggy. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And they send it down the ice. The Hawks will play it from the defensive zone. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Dallas will try to break out here shorthanded. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen to them. And it is over. Well, they're moving on to the next round after that victory, but the other side, a disappointing loss. But Cheryl, there is still time.
Well, there is still time, and you said it, James. One team mission accomplished, and on the other side, they will take the loss, but it isn't over. And that's the key message here. Let's clean up some business on the ice, and let's find a way to get some W's.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EASHL. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Nighthawks take possession to get this one underway. Oh, and that closes him off against the wall.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Picked off by Chara. Slides it across to Bang. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot! And that goes off a stick and off to the side. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Chara. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Tommy's lugging the puck. Into the offensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Works it across to Moose. Slides the puck over. Solid check to slow him down. Shot! Makes the save. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Icebreakers have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging.
The game of hockey is all about finishing your checks, but that was almost predatory as he came from a distance to finish that check. Way too hard, didn't glide in. It's a call all day long.
The Nighthawks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Sent into the offensive zone. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Hodder's got it in the offensive zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Tosses it on to Angelo. Scooped up along the wall by Chara. What a stop!
Nagy's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. They've got to try to get it out of their own end. Oh, and they get a much-needed break here as they clear the zone. Oh! Thunderous hit check on the play. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Nagy's in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage.
Class Axe almost back on the ice.
A strong penalty-killing performance on that one as both teams are now back to even strength.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Slides it across! And that's intercepted by Nagy. Moves it to Winner. Shot! And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Quick feed to Angelo. Oh, look at this. He's got a step. His goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Nighthawks are first to light the lamp tonight, and let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back and forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
Shot! And that's blocked. Takes the feed. Look out, here they come on the attack. Off target.
There's the pros and cons of technology. You're no longer using a tree, but you have a better flex, but you can almost see the stick look like it's going to snap in half with that bottom hand pressure.
And loses possession after a solid hit. Taken by Winner. Quick pass to Class Act. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. And it's a quick pass to Angelo. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Passes it over to Winner. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Winner. Denied by the goaltender. Pass to Bang. Passes over to Potter. Bumps the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Winter's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
The Nighthawks once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Denies him with a save. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Moves it quickly over to Angelo. Receives the pass. Now a quick pass to Tommy. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
They gain the zone from the left side. Standing tall with the save. And now he moves it quickly to Potter. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
The Nighthawks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Levels him against the wall. And he gets down to block it. The Nighthawks have it now. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Nagy. And we'll reset things after that icing.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
The Nighthawks have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one. We get to the shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
The Nighthawks are now up by 2, and they have really looked like the dominant team that we expected them to be here in this opening frame.
Yeah, they dictated pace right from puck drop, and they've held possession, and it's the reason why they have a majority of shots on goal, and they've been rewarded for their efforts, James.
First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Nighthawks start was really impressive. I mean, they dictated the pace, they dictated the tempo, and yes, they had the majority of shots on net. That's why they have a healthy 2-goal lead.
Oh, that's a good hit. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. The Icebreakers take possession here in the open ice. Answers the call with a big save. Shot, and another stop. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. Big hit along the boards.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Oh, a direct hit on the play. Ho, ho.
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps.
And he scores.
Listen, James, he's not going to get credited with a point here, but it all starts with him. I mean, you got to be physical in this game. You got to engage. That's exactly what he's known for, and he does it perfectly. He executes, he creates the turnover, and a goal results.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Icebreakers make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Quick pass over to Potter. And he takes the pass. Pass out front, and that's stopped. Takes the shot. Stones him on the play. The Icebreakers gain possession. And he moves it up to Moose. There's a shot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great stretch shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Chara stick handling in his own zone. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Winner. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. And the puck clears the zone. Quick feed to Tommy. And he slides it quickly to Bang. Turn that one aside. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the...
And there's the hat trick, and let those chapeaus fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player or an athlete here, James, but to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one. Goaltender spends so much time tracking pucks, anticipating plays, and knowing exactly where they are in the net. He thought he had this covered, but unfortunately, he was beat just inside the post.
The Nighthawks have extended their lead to 2 here in the second, and I mean, at this rate, they're probably due for more, Cheryl.
They've been dancing out there, James, and they've been manipulating their opponent all over the ice, and they've had a handle on the possession, and they've been getting a lot of opportunities, and it's a reason why they're up by a few goals.
Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
And that's deflected off someone in front. Oh, and another quick stop.
Fergus has had a lot of offensive support tonight, but they haven't been great in the defensive side of the puck. A reason why he's had to come up with some huge saves. I mean, he's seeing way too many shots in this game. They're gonna have to clean that up if they want to continue to be successful.
The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Tommy's got it in the defensive zone. Picks off the pass. Shakes off the coverage. And he slides it quickly to Bang. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
Let's have a look at that one again. I mean, this is a perfectly executed hip check. Great timing. And, you know, you really got to make sure that you get it, because if you don't, you know that your opponent is going to be off to the races. You can certainly see, though, that the entire bench is invigorated over this one. That was huge.
The Nighthawks win the draw.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
Picked up along the wall by Moose. And a huge stop by the goaltender. Point-blank range.
Well, he's going to win the foot race to the net here, but he's got to have the courage to do it as well. He fights for the space to get the shot off. That's a high-danger scoring chance, just doesn't connect.
Here in the late going to the frame, the Nighthawks have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. And Cello's won it off the faceoff. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
And rings the iron.
The Nighthawks lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
And it's a quick pass to Potter. Beats the puck over. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
Ooh, that was big time. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn. We're coming back with much more next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Icebreakers, coach won't be happy with their performance tonight in the effort areas and the habits. I mean, they really haven't been hard on the puck. They haven't been strong or physical. And as a result, their opponent has taken it to them because they've had the puck the entire game. Potter's been brilliant in the offensive zone tonight here, James, just using the deception, whether it's with his eyes, with his hands, with his feet, finding ways to manipulate his opponents. 3 goals in this one. He's got the Hattie, shooting, changing the angle of his shot to beat the goaltender.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Puck is dropped back underway, and he shimmies around him with the puck. Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James, with the pressure.
Breakaway. Oh, puts it off the post. You can hear the ping from up here.
I think that he felt the pressure there, James. I thought he had a little bit more time, and it's a game of inches, and he missed.
The Icebreakers scooping up along the boards. There's a violent collision. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Winters going off for interference.
It's going to be an interference call, and trust me, James, I know what he's trying to do here. You're trying to slow up your opponent, give your team opportunity to get to that puck first, but he holds on a little too long, so he's going to the sin bin.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Class Act's got the puck in his own zone. Nagy's got it along the wing. Stopped by the goaltender. He got all of that one. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Deep Freeze.
The Icebreakers have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Lowers the boom with that hit. Puck exits the zone. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Takes a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
The ice off the post.
The Nighthawks here shaking their head. They cannot believe they've hit yet another post. Listen, the good part to this is they're still in the lead.
Deep Freeze is moving the puck through his own zone. And they manage to clear it. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a centering pass. Scores! What a finish on the play!
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
The Nighthawks continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Now a quick pass to Bang. And he slides it quickly to Tommy. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. And the officials are going to play on here.
Well, yeah, I mean, this ice is...
Scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now.
Anytime you're getting jostled by a defender and they're trying to shove or push you off the puck, you have to find ways to get low and maintain your balance on your edges. And he does a fabulous job of it while maintaining possession because he's got great hands. But most importantly, I think it's the will, the second effort to stay on that puck that leads to the goal.
And that one's picked off. Here's the chance on the attack. Oh, no luck as it goes off the outside of the post.
The Icebreakers are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it when you have it.
Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they've cut into the lead.
Oh, yeah, after that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within one. On the attack along the boards. Here's a chance to the middle. Picked off in front. Sends it out front. Slides the pass over to Potter. A chance in front. Great save from in tight. Let's get the call. Deep Freeze has been nabbed for tripping.
Well, the PK unit can certainly reset the momentum in this game if they're able to kill it off. Their team is trailing by 1. They want to keep it within reach. If they can do it, they will gain some momentum in this.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again.
Man, power plays can be tough when you're not scoring, but it's all about the now. Not disrupting the flow of the game, but giving you energy.
Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Cuts to the paint. Scores! A power play goal.
The they used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Nighthawks are all smiles on the bench now here in period number 3, holding down a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been a competitive game, and now they sit in control here with that 2-goal lead, James, in the back half of the third period. Now it's about managing the puck. I expect them to play a little safer, but expect a push from their opponent.
Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within 1, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift.
More than half the period has expired. The Icebreakers have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, puts it wide, and oh, we know he'll want that one back.
Well, you can see the frustration right there. I think there's a sense of urgency, but he had more time than he thought.
Puck scooped up by Angelo. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Unable to reach that one.
Angelo's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Shuts him down. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. Winners getting a pair in the sin bin for boarding.
Well, this is a constant parade to the penalty box, just showing a ton of frustration throughout this game. To be honest, I'm surprised the coach even put him back out there.
The Nighthawks with another big opportunity on the power play.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup, and man, is it working tonight.
And now he moves it quickly to Bang. And a strong effort on that play. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Whistle blown, stop. Play. The Nighthawks are off to the box. Interference the call.
With a 1-goal lead, the PK unit steps onto the ice, and they got to embrace the pressure of this moment and get in those shooting lanes. Everything matters right now.
Well, things should open up for both sides here with a little 4-on-4 action. Under a minute to go in the third. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. And they get the puck out. That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, late in the game, you want to find a way to just get the puck out. You want to make sure you protect the middle of the ice. And listen, if your opponent doesn't have the puck in their offensive zone, guess what? You're in a good position.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Taken along the wall by Deep Freeze. Dishes it off. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Quick shot. And he keeps that one out. Wrist shot from the slot. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. Oh, this is such a tough way to give up the lead. You think you have the game, and then you wind up giving it away because you can't protect the middle of the ice.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And Cello's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. And he sidesteps the check there. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Moose wins it inside the neutral zone. The Icebreakers penalty has expired. They now go to work on the power play. Slides the puck to Bang. Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little bonus hockey. Overtime is coming up in moments. And they are ready to drop the puck here in OT. The Nighthawks penalty killers start this period out on the ice, and they're off to a good start with possession. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Class X going off for boarding.
Everyone has a role on a team, and this PK unit right now in overtime has to do a job if they want to remain in the game.
Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
Even though the power play has just been average tonight, at a critical point like this, your stars, your big players, have to come up huge.
Loses the coverage there. The Nighthawks will have a chance to go to work here on the man advantage after the penalty expired. And he slides it quickly to Potter. The Nighthawks played along the boards. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Makes his presence known on the ice. Knocks the puck loose. Puts it on net. Off the glove. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Opportunities to win it here in OT don't get much better than that, and they blow it on the man advantage.
Power play in overtime, so much ice available to work with, and a big fat zero. A chance to be an overtime hero, and instead, you don't know what you're dealing with.
Moves the pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. The Icebreakers have it behind the cage. Class X taking it from his own end. Shot! The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there for the win! Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
Well, it's overtime, and you can sense that the athletes are still bringing it, giving everything they have, even though they're gassed. And look at that hit. I mean, incredulous to have that kind of energy trying to have an impact and get something going for your team.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Icebreakers win the faceoff at center. Moves it to Angelo. Grabs control of it at the point. Pass back to the point. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Here he is, in close. Moose will take it to the back of the cage. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Rocks him into the boards. Pass in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. He got all of that one. Pushes it across to Moose. Here's an odd man rush. A chance for the win. And it comes up with a huge save. The Icebreakers have it now. Throws it on net from there. Denies the shooter on that play. And that's blocked from someone in front. Oh, it goes right up the post.
With a chance to go ahead and a huge opportunity right there. It's going to go off of the pipe and out.
Quick pass to Angelo. And that's intercepted by Nagy. Takes it to the front. Fantastic save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Denies him with the save. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. And they get that puck down the ice. Moves it to Angelo. Passes it over. Angelo's got it in the corner. And that goes off a body. Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. From the point, looks to make something happen. Moose plays it against the boards. Slides it over with pace to bang. We got a whistle, penalty coming up. Tommy's going off for interference.
Well, such a tough penalty to take in overtime when the pressure is on, James. Now they've got to try to survive this and extend the game.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the faceoff.
A critical face-off here. You want possession of that puck when you're on the power play in overtime. Who's going to be the hero in this one, James?
Battle along the wall. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Angelo's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Nighthawks win the draw. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. The Icebreakers have it now. And a great heads-up defensive play here. And it's a quick pass to Angelo. Back to the point it goes. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Here's a short pass to Glass Act.
Tommy's almost out of the box.
And that puck leaves the zone. The Icebreakers fail to score, and overtime rolls on.
Well, that's a deflating one, James. Power play in overtime, and you don't execute. You can see the bench right now. They were standing. Now they're all sitting.
Beautiful read in the defensive end by Deep Freeze. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. Class Axe got it in the defensive end. Nice pass back. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Sends it down low. Grabbed along the board by Moose. And makes the routine save. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. The Nighthawks take over on possession. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Nagy. They've got numbers. Denies him. He got all of it. And that does it for this overtime period. But guess what? We got more coming at you next. Get your overtime picks in, because they are ready to drop the puck. A sink-or-swim moment lies ahead for both sides. Overtime continues. Oh, talk about finishing your check. Wow. Oh, comes up with a stop. Puck grab by Moose. And now it's grabbed by Winner. Big-time stop.
Fergus makes an incredible save here from the slot area. He's just a model of consistency at anticipating the play. He's thinking one step ahead of the shooter.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Bangs taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Moves it over to Chara. Quick feed to Angelo. Sends the pass over. Oh, look at this. Great read with the stick. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Angelo stick handling in his own zone. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Moose may not like it, but a pretty cut and dry call for the officials for interference.
Well, I'm a little surprised they made that call in overtime, James, but nonetheless, it was called, so they have to figure out a way to kill it off.
The Nighthawks once again send out their power play unit, and what a golden opportunity here.
What a time in this game to have a power play opportunity in overtime. The coaching staff has to settle their team down, make sure they're ready to go here so they can execute and capitalize.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. The Nighthawks take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. And now it's over to Potter. What a hit against the wall there. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Oh, what a hip check on the old school variety. Beautiful. Lays the body into that play. Cutting to the slot. A chance to win it. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. The Nighthawks have it behind the net. Power play expires, and what a blown opportunity here in overtime.
James, I'm not sure if the emotion got the better of them with that power play unit, but it's overtime. You got to find a way to be urgent, drive the paint. That was not acceptable.
Bangs lugging the puck. Now a quick pass to Angelo.
Bangs looking pretty banged up.
He scores and wins it in overtime. And that'll do it from ringside here. Cheryl, obviously not the result they wanted in their EASHL debut, but you know what? I think there's a lot to work with here.
Well, there really is. I mean, there was moments within the game where you could really see it. They just weren't crisp in their execution. It can be frustrating for a team when you put all of that preparation into it to not get the result that you want, but they'll need to refocus and reset for their next game.